Welcome back. It's cold.
Hey, yo, Juice.
So what I've loved about some of the things that I've learned in seeing a lot of the articles, especially from The Athletic, concerning the CBA negotiations is that there's some really good stuff being thrown around in there. It's just, we're far away on the money first and foremost, and then obviously there's some other stuff that they're just not linking up. What I did like is that the players are advocating for the fact that they want to carry 12 players on the roster. Like, I think you can carry a minimum of 11, but a max of 12, but to make that 12 and stay 12, like the NBA. And then they're also fighting for a couple development spots where a player can play up to 10 games. And then they can also make, some sort of percentage of what the vet minimum would be, or the minimum would be, to be able to stay in the WNBA, make a livable wage, and also learn the systems and things like that, like a true development spot. And I think that's really cool because it's something that you need versus just booting these girls off. And then now they go overseas, they get hurt, they learn other systems, and maybe not come back, whatever the case may be. Whereas if you saw something in this person, you can train them up to the way that you wanted them to be and hopefully reach their max potential and keeping them stateside. Because leagues are popping up everywhere. Like, if the WNBA doesn't do what they can to nab these girls when they can, then you're going to lose them forever to overseas and, to some of these other leagues where it's just like, why would I go anywhere else? When somebody's trying to pay me to stay where I am instead because the WNBA is playing games. So that's pretty cool. And I like the fact that I think the WNBA's idea was to mimic the NBA in terms of the draft combine and making people actually show up. And it can affect their draft stock, their pay, and things like that, because I want to see a combine. I want to see everybody go one-on-ones and all this other stuff, because yes, you have a legacy, but I also want to see you play. And that gives a boost to a lot of players in many different ways. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's going on that's great in terms of the conversation, but then you have stuff like the WNBA talking about making the league start earlier, and I'm just like, bro, you're making it eat into March Madness. Like, what does that do for your rookie players? They're doing nothing for the incoming product, the future of the league. Like, it's almost like you're actively trying to self-destruct. So that's kind of the part I don't understand. So it's not surprising that they can't meet somewhere in the middle, because they're suggesting stuff like that. Like, it's like what people always say, you practice how you play or whatever. And it's just like, if you're acting like this in something that is so important to your league, then what are you acting like when you come to the table for the money talks? Even if it's, regardless of whether it's, something that you don't agree with, or they're trying to ask for way too much money, or whatever the case may be. If you're acting like this when it comes to common sense, then there's no way I could see them making some kind of decision before the 6th. Like, everybody agrees you should probably extend the league the other side, the back end. Like, yeah, you're going to have to start dealing with college football, the NFL, and all this other stuff, but it's better than trying to encroach on March Madness. Like, that would be stupid. Like, if the NBA tried that, there would be riots. Like, there's no way. Like, you start when you start and you end when you end. Like, just extend it past. If you're going to make all these games and stuff, you just have to take the chance of, expansion with the games and stuff like that having to be during times where, there's some other attention drawing. You're fighting for airspace with other people. It is what it is. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed. A lot of stuff needs to be done, but I've been very interested to see the kind of things that the information we get from The Athletic, and it'll be interesting to see once we come across the new year and through Christmas and stuff like that. Again, two things that are going to get in the way of negotiations, where we are. And while you don't want to see the league stop, you don't want to see them not reach a goal, because we need to see the expansion draft. We need to see free agency. We need to see a lot of things before the draft even happens and makes sense. But it's not looking the greatest. It's not. So hopefully they can come to an agreement, as we all believe. Nobody wants them to stop. But hopefully all these other leagues that are popping up are also able to sustain players and things like that if a work stoppage comes. and things like that. There's some places for players to fall while mommy and daddy are fighting, basically. But I don't think anybody wants work stoppage, so I think people need to stop also talking about that too. Like, it's not just that one person that wants play to go on. Everybody wants play to go on. They just want everybody and everything to be fair.